All right, time for a kitchen update. So we moved all our extra materials into the main part of the kitchen. What we're aiming to do here is we're going to push the dishwasher into that cavity where it belongs, get those peninsula cabinets off of that hardwood floor. We already pulled up the cardboard that was protecting it. We're going to need to pull the moldings off the bottom of the wall, going across this wall, the wall at the front of the house, around the radiator, and these moldings right here. So we're going to clear this room out for the floor refinishing. These pieces of cardboard are going to go outside. We're going to take some plastic and we're going to encapsulate that door space so none of the sanding dust from the floor gets into the living room. We're also going to take Steve's zipper wall. He's got it in this bag here. It's some spring-loaded poles that can hold a piece of plastic across from that beam all the way across. So we're going to encapsulate this whole room in plastic to isolate it so none of the dust gets in the rest of the house. And this hardwood floor is going to get sanded and refinished. So we're just in the process of getting everything cleared out of here. And today we're going to Connecticut Shower and Bath. We're going to be talking to the person that's going to give us the quote for the shower doors. That's going to go in this opening right here. So we've got a quote and we just got to finalize details as far as hardware and such. So we're also going to, that's where we're heading in about an hour. So we're going to get the shower door finished up. We're also going to get this floor finished up, and then we'll move these cabinets back in and get this profiled for the cabinet top. The electrician came and he put the lights in. So these are puck lights. They fit straight in the ceiling. They have little spring clips so you can pull them in and out of there no problem, real quick. So they sit flush with the ceiling. And these are LEDs. They're very bright. So these are going to be very good for lighting up the kitchen. And we got two more in this space over here. We still need a little bit more sheetrock work done in here. They had to move one of the wires over from one joist bay to the next just to get the alignment proper. So that's got to be patched up. And we're all set on this side here. Just need some paint on this after we get a light sanding. So we're in the home stretch on this stuff, but it's going to look a little bit taken apart because all of these got to get moved out of the way so they can sand underneath on the floor and refinish it, so not banging into the cabinets. So that's today's update. We've taken a break for a few days, and now we're ready to pick up some steam and full speed ahead. Okay, we're all prepped for our floor sanding tomorrow. What we had to do is tape the edges of the tile with this blue tape, so when they use the stain, nothing gets splashed onto the tiles. We put up this plastic barrier so any of the dust from the sanding doesn't migrate through the kitchen area and cover everything. We have exhaust fans in both windows pulling air out of the room, so any dust will exit the building. The moldings have been all pulled off the bottoms of the walls. Those are all out. Steve helped me with that today. Everything's been vacuumed. So we're all good here. We got this door, this plastic shut, and the plan is to come and go through the airlock right here where we have this set up. So when we close this door, this will provide a kind of an airtight closure, and we'll also close this off. So with the fans running, any makeup air is going to come from this area over here, so we shouldn't get any dust in the house once everything is closed. And we're good to go here. And we got outlets for their machines to run their sanders. There's 2 outlets there, and there's a couple over here. They won't really need these outlets until they put down the stain. Then they're going to need to pull air out. So we're good to go. Tomorrow we're going to get this sanded and get this refinished. Then we'll, after that dries the appropriate amount of time, we'll put the peninsula cabinets in, get them bolted down, and then profile our countertop. Okay, here's the update. We spent some time today getting our den cleared out. We had to take the peninsula cabinets out of that area. Those were not fastened down yet. They were just kind of positioned where we were going to have them, because we're going to sand the floor underneath,
So that's a square area, so rather than have those peninsula cabinets in the way, we got those out of the way so they can sand from the edges of the tile and all the way out to the entire den space. We put a plastic barrier up to keep any of the dust from the sanding from getting in the rest of the house. We also put a barrier across the doorway by the front, so no dust can go in that way. We have two fans exhausting the room, so any dust that does get airborne will go out of the house. So that won't force it into the rest of the house. We're pulling air out of that corner of the house, so everything will be fresh air coming in. That finish that's going on is a muted color. Right now we have like a high gloss clear coat, and we're going to put a color stain on there to kind of match the cabinets and the tile flooring and whatnot. So it's kind of going to be like a muted watercolor stain with a satin finish. That'll take a couple of days to dry to the touch, and we're not supposed to walk on it for at least a couple of days. We can't move any cabinets on top of it for at least 5 days to a week. But once that curing process is over, Steve's going to put the peninsula cabinets in permanently, and we'll be able to template our countertop material and get that going. We also today went off to Connecticut Bath and Shower, and we got everything going on our shower door for the new bathroom area. We got to have another technician come and do all the actual measurements. We have all our options picked out already, and our hardware and whatnot. That's all already settled. They just got to come in and measure so they can make the glass that needs to go in there to the right size. So that's in the works. So we've got a lot of balls in the air right now, and we're making some good progress on the last couple items we have to get done.